Looks like a February 8th article. New York man dies shortly after vaccination. Allergic reaction not suspected. That doesn't sound like science. A man died shortly after receiving a COVID vaccination at the Javits Center in Manhattan, but it was not believed to be due to an allergic reaction, state officials say. The man in his 70s collapsed.
I woke up and my legs felt so heavy, as if though a weight was pulling me down, that my legs didn't support me, and I just kind of like fell.
Back now with news of that star college basketball player collapsing on the court.
The reason for his collapse is unknown. But over the summer, the Florida standout, like most on his team, tested positive for COVID-19.
She went to the emergency room and requested an MRI and a full blood workup. Everything came back normal.
The doctors were like, "You're fine, you're having anxiety attacks, you're just nervous, breathe."
They thought it was in your head.
They thought it was in my head.
He's collapsed as he was leaving the vaccination site on Sunday morning.
Does the AstraZeneca vaccine cause blood clots?
You're seeing damage all over the body.
So there's damage in lung, heart, brain, kidney, liver.
Dr. Folks told us some of the damage could be caused in part by the amped-up immune response. But she also spotted something else.
We saw small and very microscopic blood clots in the lungs, the heart, the liver, and significant blood clots in the brain.
In the last 1 week, 16 countries have suspended the shot. Last week, officials in multiple countries said that they had received reports of life-threatening blood clots. In a few cases, it proved to be fatal, like in Denmark, where one person died.
Canada is getting a big vaccine boost from the U.S. The White House says it will lend Canada 1.5 million doses of the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine.
Europe's drug regulator believes there is no reason to panic. The European Medicines Agency has emphasized that there is no indication that the shot is causing blood clots.
Well, God bless America. They're coming to our rescue.
The Biden administration is under pressure from allies worldwide to share vaccines, particularly from AstraZeneca. Why is the U.S. willing to share now?
It is not yet approved for use here in the U.S.
We have 3 vaccines approved, as you well know, and of course, there's a rigorous review process by the FDA.
The FDA saying tonight it's rapidly working toward issuing an emergency use authorization for the J&J shot.
In fact, there are 7 million doses just sitting in a warehouse unused.
Close to 30 million people have got the shot in India. Only 0.02% have experienced an adverse reaction, and 0.00025% have been hospitalized.
On-site security and first responders were by his side within seconds, but sadly the man passed away a short time later at a hospital.
They thought it was in your head.
They thought it was in my head.
You believe it's not in their heads. You believe them.
Yeah, I have to, because I feel those symptoms too, and I don't think it's all in my head.
The incident occurred approximately 25 minutes after he was vaccinated and following the required 15-minute observation period.
Do you think it's going to be a long haul?
It has been a long haul.
8 months after getting infected,
both arms go up and over your head.
She's been diagnosed with post-viral fatigue, inflammation in the lungs, and tachycardia, a rapid heart rate. But no one can tell her exactly why this is happening.
Here we go.
Health officials say he exhibited no adverse reactions or any distress. They added that the initial indications are that the man did not have any allergic reaction to the vaccine.
Know now what's going on?
No.
No.
No, we still don't know. Yeah.
But as many as 85% of patients here show no clear cause for their symptoms. One theory is that the immune system, which was fighting the virus during the infection, is still in overdrive.
That's really interesting. No distress at all. Just drop dead. And I'm not sure if that's scary or comforting to die that quickly.
I think it's a little bit of a mystery. And let's take a little bit out of it. I think this is a mystery.
New York State public health experts say that the vaccine is safe, even if a man just dropped dead out of nowhere. It looks like 45 minutes or less than an hour after having it.
India has not reported any vaccine-related deaths.
And together with continued vigilance, including wearing a mask and social distancing, it will bring an end to this pandemic. They're stating this end is coming soon. All right, well, it's just one individual out of a lot of people, I guess.
Dr. McCarthy knows better than anyone there's no clear roadmap for recovery.
There's thousands and thousands of people that are going through this. The numbers are enormous, and that's why it's so impactful.
Impactful not only on people's lives, on the economy, on...
Correct, on the healthcare system.
On
How about the
families.
burden of care for the healthcare system that now has young patients, right, who if we don't do something now to try to get them better, can have a chronic type illness that then requires consistent and persistent money and care.
We do not want people to panic.
As we await FDA approval here in the U.S., many countries, as you know, have already requested, have already approved AstraZeneca and also have requested our doses from the United States. That includes Canada and Mexico, but is certainly not limited to Canada and Mexico.
And we would, for the time being, recommend that countries continue vaccinating with AstraZeneca.
It is a big first step for America's children, Robin. Moderna set to begin vaccine trials on kids as young as 6 months old. This as 71 million adult Americans have now received at least one dose of the vaccine. That's more than 27% of the adult population.